My phone lit up on a quiet Tuesday night. My mom texted, "Don't call, don't come over, we're done." Then she added, "And don't even think about the will, sweetie." I froze like she'd slapped me through the screen. A year later, the family legacy she worshipped didn't exist anymore. My dad owned a few restaurants. My brother was the golden heir. I was the spare kid unless they needed money. The funny part is I kept trying to earn a seat anyway. When I got into art school in Chicago, Dad laughed. "Walk away from the restaurants," he said, "and you walk away from our support." Mom just sat there, letting it happen. So I paid my own way while my brother got rewarded for showing up. I built a design firm from a tiny apartment and grew it fast. At family dinners, Dad called my work cute. My brother was always brilliant. I smiled and swallowed it, like I always did, and I kept helping anyway. When Mom got sick, I paid for treatment. When my brother's venture crashed, I wired $30,000. When Dad needed equipment, I covered it. Their demands never ended. Then Dad called a family meeting. We sat at the long table with framed photos of my brother's trophies behind him. I opened my laptop and pitched a sustainability partnership. Lower costs, real clients, a plan. Dad cut me off. "Hotels don't care about recycled wood." My brother snorted. "Stick to decorating." My mom stared at napkins like they were sacred. I said, "It saves money," and Dad folded his arms. "We're not funding your pipe dream. He's opening a new location." I looked at my mom. "You've seen my work." She hesitated, eyes flicking to Dad. "It sounds risky." My brother's wife whispered, "Sustainability is huge." My brother shot her a look and she shut down. Dad waved his hand. Meeting over. As I packed up, my sister-in-law caught my eye and mouthed, "I need to tell you." Outside in the driveway, she was shaking. "He's been taking money," she whispered, "from the restaurants, hiding it." Then I heard Dad inside. "We need to finalize the will. He's the only one keeping this family together." And, colder, "She's off doing her own thing. She doesn't care about us." The next morning, my mom's text arrived again. Same lines, same knife. I stared at it, then typed 2 words. Got it. I made tea, opened my banking app, and started clicking. Cancel Mom's payments. Cancel supplier bills. Stop covering my brother's loans. Each tap felt like a lock turning. By noon, my phone was a siren. Mom calling, Dad calling, my brother calling. The texts got ugly fast. "You're tearing the family apart. You'll regret this." Dad left a voicemail. "Fix this. You owe us." My brother followed. "You're selfish." Then my mom, soft and shaking, "Please, don't do this." They didn't miss me. They missed my money. A week later, I met them at a cafe where nobody knew our name. Dad sat with arms crossed. Mom looked pale but composed. My brother kept tapping his phone like it could save him. Dad went straight to business. "Bills are overdue. Vendors are threatening to sue." I set my bag down. "Not my problem." My brother sneered. "You think you're better than us? Because you play with paint?" I kept my voice flat. "You stole from the restaurants." Everything slowed. Dad's head turned. "What?" My brother's jaw locked. "She's lying." I said, "Your wife found the records." Dad looked at my brother. "Is that true?" My brother shot up, chair scraping. "You believe her over me?" My mom reached out. "Please," I cut in. "You texted me, we were done, so we're done." Dad snapped. "You've always been too sensitive." I smiled, small and sharp. "And you've always called cruelty discipline." Then I pulled out a folder and set it on the table. I sold my sustainability project for $1 million. No loans, no family money, just me. My brother scoffed. "So what?" I leaned forward. "So you don't get to erase me, then demand me." Dad glared. "You think money makes you powerful?" I stood up. "No, walking away does." My mom's eyes filled. "We're still your family." I said, "Family doesn't use you like an ATM." I walked out. The door chimed behind me like a clean cut. A year later, the restaurants collapsed under debt and lawsuits. My brother's name hit the news next to fraud. His wife left with their kid. My parents sold the house and downsized. My firm kept growing. One afternoon in New York, an unknown Tulsa number lit up my phone. I let it ring out and lifted my tea. Still bitter, just not mine anymore. If you've ever had to cut off family to survive, drop your take in the comments down below.